This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Wednesday, July the 2nd. We got the crush numbers and ethanol grind numbers for May were released after the close last night. May soybean crush a record 204 million bushels, up 2 million bushels from what we had in April, up 12 million bushels from last May. Soy oil stocks continue to decline, coming in at 1.87 billion pounds. All in all, pretty good crush report. Like I said, pretty much as expected, but yet a pretty solid number. We now need 192 million bushels of soybeans crushed over the next 3 months to meet the USDA yearly estimate. It appears as though we're going to come in above that. I would say we're going to top yearly soybean crush the way it looks right now by about 20, 25, maybe 30 million bushels. So looks like it's going to be a pretty good crush number. Soybean market reacting here overnight a little bit. Not getting too far carried away with the holiday trade coming, but still, anything that's green is acceptable right now. Corn grind and ethanol coming in 449 million bushels, pretty much in line with what we've seen lately. So not a real big shakeup there. The second thing I'm watching today, basis strength. Monday's reports, I feel, changed the cash market outlook for the rest of the marketing year. A lot of buyers were sitting back here just thinking that there was a higher on-farm supply of corn and soybeans than what there was. Now, yeah, there's still corn and soybeans on the farm, but not near as much as there has been in recent years. Buyers going to have to pay up to get that to move now, especially with depressed futures. There is not one single farmer I've talked to that is really excited about selling right now. And why would you be? Especially, old crop pretty much liquidated, new crop, just not much of an incentive. These buyers are starting to get a little bit nervous. I expect to see more basis strength across the United States in the next, probably, a few weeks here. We'll start to see it heat up, especially if futures do not cooperate at all. Third thing, it's Wednesday. We're going to get the weekly ethanol production and demand numbers out. Trade's going to be watching exports pretty closely here. They have declined the last couple weeks. Ethanol margin's pretty strong right now, about 10 cents a gallon average across the Midwest. So we've seen plants show a little bit more interest in pushing for some production. Relatively cheaper corn and the energy market had rallied up there. Energy softening a little bit, so we'll see. Maybe that changes it going forward. But it looks like we should expect a pretty good week of weekly ethanol production. One more thing I want to throw in. It's holiday week. Trade closed on Friday. We're taking Thursday off. So today is going to be the last three things to watch for the week. To throw in a couple more to watch going into the weekend, tomorrow export sales will come out. We're going to have to be looking at corn to see if we've seen that seasonal shift to South America yet. Soybeans, we know that we have seen South America step in, but we had some pretty good sales. Remember, we had some forward sales and a big one on meal. So could be a good week for export sales tomorrow, but a lot of positioning for the rest of the week. Thin trade, low volume equals choppy markets. And then we got to remember a week from this coming Friday, which will be on the 11th, we got the next WASDE report. So we got a holiday break. We'll come back. Trade, going to be watching crop conditions, crop quality, and then we got a WASDE report. So next week could be a little bit more volatile than what this week was. Those are the three things I'm watching today.